Good morning, viewers. This is Global Entertainment News TV. I am your host, Rusola, and welcome to our newspaper review segment. Let's start with the punch. Emergency rule. Soldiers, tanks move into Rivers government house. Soldiers, tanks move into Rivers government house. Moving on to the next. NBA lawyers says suspension illegal. PDP, LP, Atiku, Pendav, slam Tinubu. NPA lawyers say suspension illegal. PDP, LP, Atiku, Pendav, slam Tinubu. Up to next. National Assembly to debate President state of emergency today. National Assembly to debate President state of emergency today. Moving on to next. Fubara blames pro-Wike lawmakers, Ibas take over. Fubara blames pro-Wike lawmakers, Ibas take over. The next headline. Wike versus Fubara. Governors, assembly members, turbulent road to suspension. Wike versus Fubara. Governors, assembly members, turbulent road to suspension. Moving on to next. FG deducts state 800 billion naira allocations to pay foreign debt. FG deducts state 800 billion naira allocations to pay foreign debt. Up to next. Attack on discourse. Nigerian military is lawless. Attacks on discourse. Nigerian military is lawless. To the next headline. Fuel imports. NNPCL loses bid to stop Dangote's 100 billion naira suit. Fuel imports. NNPCL loses bid to stop Dangote's 100 billion naira suit. Up to next. Finally, reps pass Tinubu's 4 tax bills. Finally, reps pass Tinubu 4 tax bills. Moving on to the next. Libya to deport over 170 Nigerians. Libya to deport over 170 Nigerians. To the next headline. 40. 9 mobile accused of blocking subscribers from switching operators. 9 mobile accused of blocking subscribers from switching operators. Up to next. Mohbad's father asks court to squash legal advice freeing Naira Marley. Mohbad's father asks court to squash legal advice freeing Naira Marley. Moving on to the next. National Assembly probes Cameroon alleged encroachment on Nigerian islands. National Assembly probes Cameroon alleged encroachment on Nigerian's island. That's it for the punch. We move to the Vanguard. Tension as Tinubu declares state of emergency in Rivers. Tension as Tinubu declares state of emergencies in Rivers. Moving on to the next. Dangote meets Edo on Naira for crude deal, business environment. Dangote meets Edo on Naira for crude deal, business environment. Up to the next. Lawyers, Atiku, Judge, orders 4th emergency rules declaration. Lawyers, Atiku, Judge, orders 4th emergency rules declaration. Up to next. Bill mandating Facebook, bloggers, orders to have offices in Nigeria passes 2nd reading in Senate. Bill mandating Facebook, bloggers, orders to have offices in Nigeria passing 2nd reading in Senate. To the next headline. Delta governor, oil ministers, orders for Vanguard local content conferences in Warri today. Delta governor, oil ministers, orders for Vanguard local content conferences in Warri today. Moving on to the next. Tinubu lacks power to suspend a governor, says PDP. Tinubu lacks power to suspend a governor, says PDP. To the next headline. FG confirms 400,000 tuberculosis case in 2024. FG confirms 400,000 tuberculosis case in 2024. Moving on to the next. Wike revoke land housing, PDP's new National Secretariat complex. Wike revoke land housing, PDP's new National Secretariat complex. That is for the Vanguard. We move to the Nation. Fubara, Amuwule, gone with Tinubu's emergency declaration. Fubara, Amuwule, gone with Tinubu's emergency declaration. Moving on to the next. House of Assembly passes tax reform bills. House of Reps passes tax reform bills. Up to the next. Reinstated Osun Council chairman at ALGON's backing. Reinstated Osun Council chairman at ALGON's backing. To the next headline. Bill to regulate social media scales second reading in Senate. Bill to regulate social media scale second reading in Senate. Up to the next. Okpebholo to probe Obaseki over $10 million observer fund. Okpebholo to probe Obaseki over $10 million observer fund. Up to the next. Senate probes alleged annexation of Nigeria territory by Cameroon. Senate probes alleged annexation of Nigerian territory by Cameroon. Moving on to the next. Ibas is Rivers administrator for 6 months. Ibas is Rivers administrator for 6 months. Up to next. Breaking of export terminal pipeline triggers invocation of Section 305. Breaking of export terminal pipeline triggers invocation of Section 305. Up to the next. PDP, CBN, INEC, NUC, NNPCL, others lose plots of land in Abuja. PDP, CBN, INEC, NUC, NNPCL, others lose plots of land in Abuja. Moving on to the next. Court dismisses NNPCL objection to Dangote suit on import license. Court dismisses NNPCL's objection to Dangote suit on import license. That's it for the Nation. We move to the Guardian. Rivers pipeline explosion may cost $35.3 million loss daily as state of emergency begins. Rivers pipeline explosion may cost $35.3 million loss daily as state of emergency begins. Up to next. Dangote cement, salt, sugar businesses loses 423 billion to naira crisis. Dangote cement, salt, sugar businesses lose 423 billion naira to naira crisis. Up to next. Weak naira pushes FG state allocation to 15.2 trillion naira amid hunger. Weak naira pushes FG state allocation to 15.2 trillion naira amid hunger. Up to next. EFCC blames corrupt politicians, fraudsters for nation's bad image abroad. EFCC blames corrupt politicians, fraudsters for nation's bad image abroad. Moving on to the next. PDP, NWC kicks as Wike revokes Wadata Plaza new secretariat plot. PDP, NWC kicks as Wike revokes Wadata Plaza new secretariat plot. To the next headline. Over 34 million citizens hungry requires urgent help, says ECOWAS. Over 34 million citizens hungry requires urgent help, says ECOWAS. Up to next. Delivering affordable electricity beyond pledges and declaration. delivering affordable electricity beyond pledges and declarations. Moving on to the next. Senate braces for backlash as social media bill scales second reading. Senate braces for backlash as social media bill scales second reading. Up to the next. Osun APC warns governors, ministers to stop demarcating party for Adeleke. Osun APC warns governors, ministers to stop demarcating party for Adeleke. To the next headline. Pengassan accused FG of aiding 11,000 Indians to secure Nigerian jobs. Pengassan accused FG of aiding 11,000 Indians to secure Nigerian jobs. And that is for our newspaper review segment. Thank you for joining us today. Be sure to join us again tomorrow, same time, same station. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more news and updates on Global Entertainment News TV. I've been your host, Sola, and have a blessed. Bye.